दे रहा है.
Okay. Good afternoon, students. Let's start from page 116 of my book. I don't know which page of your book. So we have to start from Gonzalo's speech. Who in this kind of merry fooling am nothing to you. So you may continue and laugh at nothing still. So Gonzalo says, because earlier, if you remember, Antonio said it was you we laughed at. Antonio said that we were not laughing at what you were saying. We were laughing at you, right? We were mocking you. So he said that, Gonzalo said, what is this kind of merry fooling am nothing to? So he says that if it is a matter of laughing at nonsense, if it is a matter of laughing at nothing, then you people, both of you, that is Antonio and Sebastian, both of you surpass me. Both of you are much ahead of me. I am nothing in front of you. Right? If it is about laughing at nonsense, if it is about laughing at the silliest thing, then I definitely don't stand in front of you. You people are greater than me as far as this is concerned. So you may continue. So you can continue and go on laughing and laugh at nothing still. So you can continue your habit of laughing at nothing. Nothing here means the silly things, the nonsense, right? Antonio, what a blow was there given. So Antonio said, wow, what a hit, right? How has he hit us with his speech? To Sebastian, and it had not fallen flat long. And it had not fallen flat long means, yeah, though it was a hit aimed at us, this statement which Gonzalo said, though he tried to attack us with it, but it fell flat. What happens if a sword or any other weapon falls flat? It will not hurt you, right? Only if it will fall on its edges, then only it will hurt you, right? You'll be injured. If a sword falls on its edges, then only you will be injured. If the sword falls flat, you will not be injured. So that is what Sebastian says, that yes, it was a hit at us, it was a blow at us, but it has fallen flat. So we are unharmed with what he said. We didn't mind whatever he said, right? We are not offended with what he said, Gonzalo. So Gonzalo says, you are gentlemen of brave metal. You would lift the moon out of her sphere if she would continue in it 5 weeks without changing. So Gonzalo says that you are, both of you are a gentleman of brave metal. Of brave metal means of brave spirit. Both of you are very brave people, right? You people are courageous. You have brave spirit. You have courageous spirit, right? So why? Because you would lift. I know you are powerful enough to even lift the moon. If the moon takes instead of 4 weeks, see, the cycle of moon is of 28 days, right? And 28 days means 4 weeks. So that is what Gonzalo says, that if the moon doesn't change after 28 days, right? If the moon doesn't change its cycle after 28 days, then you people are so powerful that you can even lift the moon and change its cycle. Actually, what he means to say is that you people are so brave that you can even do impossible things. See, all three of them, that is Gonzalo and Antonio and Sebastian, they are passing sarcastic remarks on each other, right? So Gonzalo says that I know you people are very brave, because Sebastian said, na, it had fallen flat long, means it didn't harm us. Though he tried to hit at us, though he tried to harm us with his words, but again it has fallen flat on us. We are not harmed with his words, right? So because the hit didn't fall on its edges, and so we are unharmed. So Gonzalo says that yes, you are unharmed because you are brave people. You are very courageous people. You are so courageous that you can even dare to do the impossible things. Impossible things like lifting the moon if it refuses to change its cycle after 28 days. After 28 days means 4 weeks. After 4 weeks, if the moon doesn't change its cycle, then you have the power to moon out of her sphere. Sphere here means orbit. Moon has an orbit. So if the moon refuses to change the cycle, then you can even do that. Enter Ariel, invisible, playing solemn music. And when they were discussing this, at that moment, what happened? Ariel entered. Sebastian, we would so and then go a bad fouling. So Sebastian says, yes, we can do that. We can lift the moon and we can change its cycle. If it doesn't change on itself within 4 weeks, after 4 weeks, then we can do that also. Sebastian says, we would so. Then Sebastian added something to it. Sebastian said that, yeah, we will do that, and after that we will go bat fouling. Bat fouling means that we will go and catch bats. Catching bats with poles, long sticks, right? So we will go and catch bats with poles. After that, that is also a very difficult task to be done. So Antonio, nay, my good Lord, be not angry. So Antonio, no, my good Lord, please don't be annoyed. Relax, don't be annoyed. So Gonzalo says, no, I warrant you. I will not adventure my discretion so. So Antonio Gonzalo says that no, relax, I'm not annoyed, right? Because now they felt that Gonzalo is like getting irritated with what they are doing. They are making fun of him. So it is irritating Gonzalo. So they said that, please, my lord, please don't be angry. So Gonzalo said that, no, I am not angry, right? I can guarantee you, I will not adventure. Adventure means I risk. My discretion so weak. I'm not the type of person who is going to be angry so easily, right? I have full control over my mind. I don't get irritated over these things. Will you laugh me asleep? For I am very heavy. So Gonzalo says that, yes, you can go on with your nonsense, with your silly talks. I am not someone who is to be annoyed with all this rubbish which you are talking about. So because I have full control over my mind, I know how to control my mind. These things are definitely not, don't irritate me. So, but because you are so fond of laughing at everything, so please laugh me asleep. Right? Like you sing somebody to sleep. So similarly, he says that the only thing which you do is laughing at nonsense. So now you please laugh so that I can fall asleep. For I am heavy. Why? Because I am feeling very sleepy. There is some kind of heaviness which is coming over me, and so I want to sleep. So please, you people continue with your laughter so that I can fall asleep. Now, why are they feeling sleepy? They are feeling sleepy because you remember the line you just see in your books. It's written, enter Ariel, playing solemn music. They started feeling sleepy because of the music of Ariel, the music which was played by Ariel, right? Antonio, go sleep and hear us. So Antonio said, yes, you can go fall asleep and continue listening to our laughter. Hear us means hear our laughter. All sleep except Alonso, Sebastian, and Antonio. So all the rest of the people in the group, they fall asleep except King Alonso, Sebastian, and Antonio. Alonso, what? All so soon asleep? I wish mine eyes would with themselves shut up my thoughts. I find they are inclined to do so. So it was a strange thing that all of them, they fell asleep all of a sudden, right? A while ago, everyone was awake, and now everyone has fallen asleep. So King Alonso finds it to be something really strange. So he says, what? All so soon asleep. So everyone has fallen asleep so quickly. I wish my eyes. Then I wish that my eyes would with themselves shut up my thoughts. I wish I should also fall asleep. Why? What will happen? Why? Because if I sleep, these thoughts, these sorrowful thoughts, the thoughts of my son, which are haunting my mind, they will be shut off. They will be like stopped from troubling me. So that is why I want to fall asleep. I also want to fall asleep so that I stop thinking about my son, because the pain which I am undergoing is too much for me to bear. I find they are inclined to do so. And then all of a sudden, King Alonso also feels that, sleepy. And so he says, oh, I'm also finding it that I am also feeling some kind of heaviness. So I find they are inclined to do so. They are inclined to do so means that my eyes, they are inclined to shut down. My eyes are also inclined to close, right? So I am also feeling sleepy. Sebastian, please you, sir, do not omit the heavy of it. Sebastian says, please you. I request you, sir, if you want to fall asleep, if this is what you want, if you are feeling heaviness, if you are feeling heavy, if you are feeling sleepy, please, sir, my request is do not omit the heavy offer. Please do not neglect the offer of sleep. If sleep is trying to approach you, if sleep is trying to come to you, then please don't ignore it. Why? Because it seldom visits sorrow. Why? Because sleep is something which seldom, which very rarely visits the people who are sad. Right? See, it becomes very difficult if you are sad, if you are stressed, and if you are if your mind is troubled, then it's very difficult for you to fall asleep. So that is what Sebastian says, that it's seldom, it's a very rare thing that sleeps come to the people who are in a sad and sorrowful mood. And if you are feeling sleepy, it is a good thing. You should not neglect this. When it does, it is a comfort. And when it does, when sleepiness comes to the person who is sad, then it definitely helps in giving some kind of comfort. It relaxes the mind of the sad person. So don't neglect the offer of sleep, and you should fall asleep because it will do you good. Right? It will be beneficial to you. So you should better fall asleep. Antonio, we too, my lord, will guard your person while you take your rest and watch your safety. So Antonio says that we too means Sebastian and Antonio. Right? He's talking about himself and Sebastian. He says that, sir, you can fall asleep, and I and your brother Sebastian, what will both of us do? We will take care of your safety. We will guard your person means we'll act as your bodyguard. We will take care of your safety and security. And in the meantime, what you can do, you can fall asleep and you can rest for some time. Alonso, thank you. Wondrous heaven. He says, thank you for providing safety to me. Thank you for acting as my security guard. And wondrous heavy. Then he says that what kind of strange heaviness is coming on me. So, because all of a sudden you are talking, and after within minutes, if you start feeling sleepy, obviously it will be something strange. Right? So he says that this heaviness is strange. This sleepiness is really strange. Alonso sleeps, exit area. And then what happens? Alonso falls asleep. Alonso also falls asleep, and Ariel goes away from the place. Means the music is stopped. The solemn music, the sad music which he was playing, that is stopped, and Ariel leaves the scene. Sebastian, what a strange drowsiness for the system. Then there is Sebastian, only two people are awake, that is Sebastian and Antonio. And so Sebastian says that it is really a strange sleepiness, that all of them have fallen asleep so quickly. Right? So this is something really very strange. Antonio, it's the quality of the climate. So Antonio says, yes, maybe it's because of the weather of this island, right? Maybe because of the climate of this island that they started feeling so. Let's proceed further. It's the quality of the climate, so it's because of the weather. Sebastian, why? That is not then our eyelids sink. I find not myself disposed to sleep. So Sebastian says, okay, if it would have been the quality of the weather, if it's because of the weather that they have fallen asleep, then why is it that both of us are not feeling sleepy? Right? Because the weather will have the same influence on everyone who is living in that environment, who is living in that particular place. So Sebastian says that if you say that they have fallen asleep all of a sudden because of the impact of weather on them, then why is it that it not then our eyelids sink? Sink means close. Then why is it that our eyelids are not ready to shut down? Why is it that we are so much awake. I find not myself disposed to sleep. Disposed to means I don't feel inclined to sleep. I don't have any inclination to fall asleep. I don't want to fall asleep. I don't have an urge to fall asleep. So Antonio says, nor I, my spirits are nibble. So Antonio says, neither I. I'm also not feeling sleepy. My spirits are rather very active. I'm very agile and active. They fell together all, as by consent. They dropped, as by a thunderstorm. So then Antonio says that it's really strange that all of them have fallen asleep together. Right? As if they made some kind of agreement that they are going to fall asleep together. Right? Consent means agreement. It seems as if there was some kind of an agreement between them to fall asleep together. They dropped as by a thunderstroke, or as if they have been struck by some lightning, by some thunderstroke. So that is why they have fallen asleep together. What might worthy Sebastian? Oh, what might? No more. Now see, now he will try his level best to provoke Sebastian. Right? So he says, what will happen, worthy Sebastian? What may happen? And then he says, worthy Sebastian means good Sebastian, my worthy Sebastian. He's talking like friend. My worthy Sebastian, what might happen? What may happen? Right? He repeats this twice. And then he says, no more. Oh, nothing, nothing. Right? I don't want to say anything else. Right? I should not say anything else. I should keep quiet. Now see, when does a person talk like this? He starts something, give you a hint, right? That we also say now whenever we talk. I want to tell you something. Acha, leave it, leave it. No, 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 leave it, leave it, leave it. I should not say it. No, 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 no. It will create a lot of problem if I say anything. So then what will happen? What will be the impact of this on the listener? He'll be more curious. Yes. He'll be more curious to know. So that is why he said, what might? So then he said, no more, no more. It's enough. I should not say anything more. And yet, methinks I see it in thy face. And then he will not stop. Right? He didn't stop. And then he says, but methinks means I think. And yet, still I think I see it in thy face. But still, I should not say, right? I should not reveal anything further. It's enough. But then I can see it very clearly written on your face. What thou shouldest be. That what you should have been. Where can you be? The occasion speaks thee, and my strong imagination sees a crown dropping upon thy head. So he says the occasion. Occasion means the opportunity. The opportunity which you have got at the present moment. That is talking about it. The opportunity is trying to tell you, you have got a very favorable opportunity at this moment. And that opportunity is speaking. That opportunity itself is speaking. And my strong imagination. And because I have got a very strong imagination, so my imagination, what is it doing? It is making me see a crown dropping upon your head. Dropping upon your head means I can imagine a crown settling on your head. Sebastian, what? Art thou waking? So Sebastian says, hello, what's wrong? Are you awake or you have fallen asleep? What are you talking about? How can you see a crown on my head when my brother is alive? So see, Sebastian didn't have any intention, right? Or any, you can say, any obvious ambition of becoming the king or killing his brother. But what happens? He was kind of tempted to do so by Antonio, right? He didn't get this idea that I should murder my brother to become the king. But somewhere deep down within, everyone has, right? Everyone has this kind of ambition to rise in life, to become the king. Any one of us, if we are given an opportunity to be the king, we will definitely want to be. But it doesn't mean that we have that kind of explicit desire within us, right? Or a very strong desire within us. But if somebody is giving us an offer, right, and we can see clear opportunity, then who will say no? Nobody. So this is what happens. He says that what are the waking? Are the waking means are you awake or you also have fallen asleep? Antonio, do you not hear me speak? Antonio says, yes, definitely I am awake because I am talking to you. So can't you hear me speak? If you are listening to what I am saying, then I am definitely awake. Sebastian, I do. Yes, I definitely can hear you speak. And surely it's a sleepy language. And thou speakest out of thy sleep. Yes, I can hear you speak. Whatever you are saying, that is definitely not something sense. You are not talking something sensible. It's a sleepy language. Means whatever is the content of your speech, no person in his proper senses is going to talk like this. And thou speakest out of thy sleep. And it seems that you are talking and just going on babbling in sleep. What is it thou didst say? What did you say just now? This is a strange repose to be asleep. So Sebastian says, this, yes, what you said just now, right? Whatever you uttered just now, that you are seeing a crown dropping on my head, this is definitely not something which is very sensible, and you are definitely in a strange kind of repose. Repose means sleep, a state of sleep, a state of rest. So you definitely seem to be in some strange kind of sleep, to be asleep with eyes open, and you have fallen asleep with your eyes wide open, standing. You are standing, you are speaking, you are walking, moving, and still you are asleep. So you definitely are under the influence of some strange kind of sleep, because whatever you are saying, whatever you are talking is really very strange and it doesn't make sense at all. Antonio, noble Sebastian, thou lett'st thy fortune sleep, die rather, thinkest while thou art waking. So he says, my noble Sebastian, my great Sebastian, what you are doing is thou lett'st thy fortune, means you are allowing your good fortune to fall asleep. I am not asleep, I am very much awake, but by not acting in the right manner, you have got a very favorable opportunity. And what you are doing, you are not acting in the correct manner, in the manner you should actually do. And by doing so, you are making your good fortune fall asleep. Or rather, I should say die. Right? Forget about sleep. If a person falls asleep, he will wake up. But if someone is dead, the person will not wake up again. So you are killing your fortune, your good fortune. Thinkest whilst thou art waking. So you are, I'm sorry to say that you are blind to what is in front of you. You have got such a good opportunity in front of your eyes and you are completely blind to it. You are completely unaware of it. You are closing your eyes to your good fortune. This is what you are actually doing. Sebastian, thou dost snore distinctly. So he says, you are talking as if you are in some kind of a dream, because I fail to understand what you are saying. Whatever you are talking of doesn't make any sense to me. So it seems as if you are talking in some dream. Sebastian, there's meaning in thy snore. So he says that though you are like kind of talking in your dreams, it seems as if you are, snore means, when do you snore? When you are in your deep sleep, right? And dreams also come when you are in a deep sleep. So he says that though you are, whatever you are talking, it seems as if you are talking in a dream, but still there is meaning in that snore. But still I can see, I can feel that there is something intelligent which you are speaking in your dreams. Right? Though it doesn't seem to be very much practical, but whatever you are saying is really interesting and it definitely has an intelligent meaning behind it. Now what happened? Why does Sebastian say so? That seed of treachery have been sown in his heart, right? Or rather in his mind by Antonio. First you need to sow the seed, then only the plant will grow. That seed of ambition, which will lead to treachery against his brother, that was sown by whom? By Antonio in the mind of Sebastian. Because he says, na, it seems that you are talking in a dream, it seems that you are talking in a sleep, but still whatever you are saying sounds to be very intelligent. Why will he say so? Because now he also started developing that desire, right? Antonio, I'm more serious than my custom. Must be so too. If he'd me, wish to be troubles the over. So Antonio says that no, I'm not talking as if I'm in a dream, as if I am in a deep sleep. Whatever I'm saying, I am very serious about it. That's meaning I'm more serious than my custom. At the present moment, whatever I'm saying, I am more serious than I usually am, right? Though being serious is not a part of my personality, is not something which I do quite often. Most of the time I'm not serious, but whatever I am telling you just now, I'm telling you very seriously and very gravely. Must be so too. And I want that you should also listen to whatever I am saying. If heed me. If heed means to pay attention. If you will listen to what I am telling you very carefully and very attentively, and if you will also take my talks very seriously, which to do troubles you, then what will happen? Then you will become, trouble means 3 times, then you will definitely become 3 times greater from your present position, right? Then your position will grow 3 times greater than what you are now, then whatever